Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this Dr. Jart moisturizer cream and I'm going to apply that all over my face and I'm going to blend it out. I have been obsessed with this cream lately. It's so moisturizing on my skin, but it doesn't feel like I have anything on, if that makes sense. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to blend that out, blend it out. I hate blending out stuff on my forehead. It's so annoying. Like, it be messing up my baby hairs. I'm going to also go in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea hydrating primer. I love this primer and I'm going to apply this all over my face and on my neck. Never forget to prime and moisturize your neck because in the future that's where you see all your old age first, in your neck and in your hands. So don't forget about that. Going in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. You guys know that I love to set my primer in place before I actually apply my foundation. I just feel like it helps everything last longer, in my opinion. I seen Jackie Aina do this on one of her videos and I've been doing it ever since and I'm literally obsessed. Alrighty, so now that I have set my primer in place, I'm going in with my favorite foundation. That is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I love to apply it on the back of my hand and then use my finger to apply it to my face. I don't know why, but that's what I love to do. And then I'm going to go in with this Morphe flat brush. I think it is the flat brush, the R6. I'm not sure, guys, but that is the brush. I just bought it, so I'm still learning what shade it is. But look at this foundation. It is so freaking flawless. I think it is my favorite foundation of all time. Like, no foundation will ever top this foundation. I don't know. What's your favorite foundation, guys? Like, comment down below and let me know your favorite foundation, but this one is it for me. And then for concealer and contour, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Foundation Sticks. And I said that all wrong, but you guys know what I mean. I'm using this one in the shade Cocoa to contour my face. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Tan and use that as my concealer shade. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on how I contour and highlight my face. Everybody's highlight and contour routine is going to be different based upon your face shape, but let me know if you guys want to see how I do that. I'll give you guys a more in-depth video if you want me to. Going in with my Real Techniques contour brush, I'm going to use this and blend out the contour first. I like to blend out my contour first just because I'm a messy chick when it comes to blending out my foundation and stuff. So I like to blend my contour out first so that I can just go and clean it up with my concealer. But I love this brush. It literally is the only brush that I grab when I'm blending out my contour. Look at that. Like, it's so freaking flawless. I don't know. If you haven't tried it, girl, you missing out. You need to go ahead and try it. Taking my number 57 brush by Sephora just to blend out my nose contour. I like to do this step with a small brush because it's more detailed and it helps me get exactly what I need to get without disrupting anything else on my face. So that's what I'm going to do. And then to blend out my concealer, I'm going to go in with a clean, damp beauty blender and I'm going to blend everything in. I love a beauty blender to blend out my concealer. I don't know how people use brushes to blend out their concealer. Like, I just can't get with it. But yeah, I just feel like using a sponge just makes it look so flawless and it just looks so much like skin. I don't know, it's just so good. If you haven't used a beauty blender or if you're not wetting your sponge and making sure it's clean, sis, I'm judging you. Hardcore. Like, I'm judging you no matter what you say. Look at how flawless my skin looks when I'm blending this out with the beauty blender. Like, I feel like I'm just obsessed. I don't know, it just looks so good to me. Now I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I have no idea what brush this is, so I'm going to make sure I link all the brushes down below. And I'm just going to set my concealer in place just so it doesn't move and slide around throughout the day. We want our makeup to last all day, girl, especially because we headed to work right now. It needs to last. So after I set my concealer in place, I like to go in with that same brush and that same powder and just set the rest of my face just so it doesn't move or anything like that. And then we're going to move on into bronzer. So for bronzer today, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the color Mahogany. And I'm taking that on a fluffy brush and I'm just going to bronze my face. I love this bronzer. I'm so obsessed with it lately. This one, and then there's like a Becca bronzer. I think it's called Maui Nights. I'm going to use that later in this video as well. But I like to use these bronzers. It's just so pretty. I don't know. I just love it. I don't know why it looks really harsh right here in the camera, but I promise, guys, it does not look like this in the end. Now I'm going to go in with that same translucent powder, and I'm just going to clean up my bronzer a little bit. So I'm going to apply that under my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, and I think that's it. I don't think I applied it anywhere else. Now we're going to move into the bronzer that I was telling you guys about. As you guys can see, I'm freaking obsessed with this bronzer. It's called Maui Nights by Becca, and I'm going to go in with this little brush. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, I'll link it down below for you guys. I use this brush, but I'm not really sure if I'll use it again. I normally use the same brush that I used to blend out my bronzer, my first bronzer, so I might just stick to that brush. I just wanted to try something different, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So now I'm just going to take my beauty blender, because I feel like I went a little too heavy on my blush, because I love blush, which is weird. I didn't used to like blush at all. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go in with just a fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend all of that powder away. I like to do this because it makes everything look a little bit more crisp, and it also cleans up any messes that I've made. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to clean it up. So now we're going to be moving into eyeshadow, but before I like to apply my eyeshadow, I like to go in with some setting powder and apply it right under my eyes, just to prevent my base from being messed up by any fallout. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder to just apply that under my eyes, so that in case we get any fallout, we can just wipe it away when we're done. So for eyeshadow primer today, I'm going to be using some concealer. This is the NARS concealer, I think in the shade Macadamia. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to take my 57 brush to just blend all of that out. And then normally I like to use a sticky base, but today I just felt like using a base that was not sticky. So I'm just going to take whatever powder is left over on my sponge and just set my face. For eyeshadow today, of course, I'm going to be using the Gingerbread palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Gingerbread on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that and apply it all over my lid. First, I'm going to start by just applying it all over my lid, and then I'm going to pack on the color to make it a little bit more darker. So that's what I'm doing. I love this palette. It smells so good. The colors are so creamy and so pigmented. I just love it. If you haven't tried it, make sure you guys go check it out, and also check out my review that I did on my video before this one. I have a full review and demo on the entire Gingerbread collection. I'm just blending that out, blending it up, and making sure that there is no harsh lines. And I'm using that same brush. I have not switched brushes, not once yet. Yes, girl, you are cute. I'm just making sure everything is all blended in and looks seamless. I love this palette. It smells so amazing. The colors are pigmented, like I've said. It's just really awesome. So make sure you guys check it out. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Warm and Toasty on another Morphe brush, and I love this shadow. I actually went back over this and applied it with some setting powder, some setting spray. It didn't really need it, but I wanted it to pop just a little bit more. As y'all can see, your girl was feeling herself, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also going to take those same colors and run it right on my lower lash line just to even the look out. I feel like I just always have to add shadow to my lower lash line, otherwise the look is just not complete. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara and some lashes. Go ahead and check out my video on how I apply lashes. And then we're going to move into highlighter. I think this is in the shade Moonstone. This is by Becca. I'll link it down below for you guys. And I'm just taking a Morphe fan brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the high points in my face where we want the light to naturally hit. I freaking love, okay, love with a passion applying highlighter. I feel like that's the best part of doing my makeup. That's the best step. I just feel like it's just like you just have to do it. I'm so glad that I don't have like a bunch of texture to where I can't do it or where it looks weird. But yep, that's what I'm doing, guys. Just applying highlighter everywhere. Like if I could eat it, I would. So last but not least, for lips, I'm going to go in with the shade Gingerbread Girl and apply that all over my lips. I didn't even realize that I was out of frame right here. I'm so sorry, but I still wanted to keep this in for you guys because I know that you guys would have wanted to see it. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this all over my lips, and that's pretty much gonna complete the look. We're gonna be moving into hair next, but yeah, this lip color is so freaking bomb, and I love the fact that it does not dry your lips out. Definitely check it out, guys, if you're looking for a really good liquid lipstick. Guys, moving into my hair, I'm going to go with some edge control, and I'm just going to take this edge control brush, and I'm going to brush my baby hairs down so that way I can see what I'm going to be working with. And then I'm just going to take my edge control on my brush and just swoop my baby hairs into place, or however you want to do them. There is no right or wrong way to do your baby hairs. Just do them the way that you personally do them, and this is how I like to do my baby hairs, just personally, but you can do yours differently, but this is definitely the products that I would recommend. I love doing this. So yeah, I'm just going to swoop those hairs into place, honey, swirl my head around, and that's pretty much it, guys. Just swoop your baby hairs into place how you like them, make them look all fancy. I'm going to set my baby hairs because just using the edge control is not going to work. Throughout the day, I'm going to get hot and sweaty, and my edges are just going to be all over the place. So I'm going to go in with some Got To Be Glued gel, and I'm going to place that right on top of my baby hairs. This is just going to ensure that my baby hairs do not move throughout the day. And when I tell you this stuff works, girl, it works so good. My baby hairs don't move all day. And then I'm just going to go back in with that brush and just brush the product through. That way it's not just sitting there. But yeah, guys, that is going to complete the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. As always, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.